New project. Basically, I'm gonna remove all of this caulking stuff because this was hidden by the seller. No surprise. And the wood, when I stepped up here yesterday doing some other work, this is all mashed down and you can hear it fracturing. So the wood's all rotted out, and instead of having it repaired correctly, they just put silicone on it, and probably well after it had soaked through. So what a pain. All right, so here's what I found. Holes. There's a tear there, hole there. This, I'm not sure what that is, but oh, it's a tear as well. So based on the scratch marks going through here, you probably dragged it through some branches, but instead of fixing it right or fixing it immediately, they just let the water soak in there until all the wood rotted out. And we're talking, it's rotted. I'm gonna have to cut out this whole section all the way out to here and across and patch it. Thanks guys for your honesty. Okay, here comes the big reveal. Oh, that looks good. So far so good, except Winnebago says it's plywood.
But it's just OSB, so.
Well, that's not what I was hoping to see. But look at these guys. They knew they did it. They pumped a bunch of silicone in there to, instead of fixing it right. Brother. You gotta love this. Beautiful. All right, I've got the opening cut. I'm gonna have to put a support under here for the new piece to screw together to make that flush, and then I'm gonna put some aluminum sheets across here to support, strengthen that, and this underneath as well. So more fun to follow here. All right, I'm trying to make a support to go on the roof. Got some drawings there where I want to cut it, but I don't know where my dado blade is for this saw. Not even sure I have a compatible one, so I had to use the slide like that, back and forth, over and over to get it. Now I'm going to chisel these out and go see if it fits. Just getting ready to do the expanding foam to insulate underneath, but you can see we've got reinforcements here. Here there's a piece underneath this that's a 2x4 notched out that goes all the way across, and it's rock solid. And then you've got the white oak under there, underneath this piece here and here and here. And then we've got the stainless plate in the middle that's going to go on top of the foam, and we'll secure that, and then we'll be ready to put the plywood down. And once that's cured with the good stuff here, then we'll put the TPO cover back on and use the sealing tape tomorrow to get that all secured and sealed, and we're done. All right, the sealed plywood is down. Actually, a pretty good fit. And it is glued down and secured. And then I've got to put some sealer along the back there to hold this tape down. It's to protect the, well, I got, apparently I need to clean it first. But anyways, I'll do that next. And this is rock solid. And I'm ready to fill these seams and then let that cure overnight. And then I'll come put the top back on. Another morning. This has been all cleaned underneath. We have Gorilla tape on the outside edges where, yeah, just slightly uneven, but really not much. And that's just to protect the flashing underneath there. This front is sealed and very flush. So next we're going to put the adhesive down and glue this back down, and then take care of the other needed repairs. Put seam tape all the way around, and then more of this stuff to seal that as well. I'm going to do a YouTube version of all of this with the GoPro, but for now, the sealer is on all the edges. It's a lap sealer for this type of top. Anyway, I'm going to let it dry, cure for a little bit, get real sticky, and then we'll press all the edges down, roll that out, and then put the seam tape on it, which is quite sticky, as you can see. Kind of love that. It is not pretty, but it is solid. And it is a good patch. I just have to put the ladder back on tomorrow. I've walked across it a couple of times, and it is in great condition now. So hopefully no more branches. Of course, we didn't even do this one. The previous owner did. Thanks again for your honesty.